Today we have organized a webinar AI in healthcare. AI in healthcare. Okay, I welcome Mr. Vishnu from Gateway Software Solutions to take over the session.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank
So,
you.
can we start, sir?
Yeah, sure, sir. We can start.
Yeah, okay. So, hello. So, I think most of you are from Kerala, right? I think Malayali is right. So, is it audible to everyone? Is it audible to everyone? Is there any problem? Okay, so most of them are from Malayalis, right? They are from Kerala, right?
Yes, sir.
So, മലയാളത്തിൽ സംസാരിക്കാം. So, how many Tamil students are there? Is there any problem if I speak to in Malayalam or continue within English? Sir, is there any problem to speaking in Malayalam or I have to continue within English?
Sir, you can continue in English because most of the students are from different languages. That's why.
Okay. So, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so my name is Vishnu. Sir is already told. Okay, I'm taking you the AI healthcare. Okay, so do you have any knowledge in artificial intelligence? Do you have any knowledge about artificial intelligence? What is artificial intelligence? Anything like that? Do you know anything about it? Anyone can answer that. Okay, so what do you know about artificial intelligence? Okay, so I will tell you. Okay, so mostly the artificial intelligence is a new, it's a new technology. Okay, it's not like that new, but we are using, we are started using the artificial intelligence from 2010. Okay, that before there is one of the greatest scientists called Alan Turing, who has proposed if machine can think like a human being, we can call them as an artificial intelligence. That first proposal taken by Alan Turing during the German and England World War. The Alan Turing has proposed that why the machine cannot think like a human being. So he has come forward and make a concept about artificial intelligence. Okay. After that, no one is listen or no one talk about the artificial intelligence because that time there is no time to talk about that, or there is no time to invest in artificial intelligence due to the war. There are some crises like World War crisis. After that, World War II started like that. So there are so after that 2010. The artificial intelligence came through the big companies, talking about the big companies like Google, IBM, Intel, Facebook, like that. Mostly the Apple company started the artificial intelligence department in or research center in Apple's office in 2005, and they started researching the AI intelligence, artificial intelligence. After that, there is a huge backup in artificial intelligence scale, and huge research centers are going up, and nowadays there are lots of more than 25,000 plus artificial intelligence research is going on worldwide. Okay, so in different countries, if you take artificial intelligence, the China is the number one. China is the big dada in artificial intelligence. So why? Because they are investing. The government is investing. The government and companies are big tech companies are investing in artificial intelligence. Okay, let me tell about what is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is nothing but it's just a mimicking an human intelligence or human brain. Okay, so in artificial intelligence there is the plots there. Okay, or sub brands there. Okay, that is called machine learning and deep learning. Without machine learning and deep learning, there is no artificial intelligence. Okay, so what does it mean by machine learning? Machine learning is already it has an answer in title. Okay, machine learning. Machine to learn, we have to learn the machine. Okay, how we learn? We learn through by watching. We learn through by practical doing some practical knowledge, and through reading like that. We will be learning. Humans will be learn. Oh. How the machine can learn? Machines do not know nothing. Machines language is zeros and ones. does not know Tamil, he does not know English. Okay, machine is a non-living thing. He only knows the zeros and ones. Okay, so with the help of the algorithms, mathematical algorithms, you already learned in high schools or in first year college like that about algorithms like linear algebra, statistics, probability like that. With the help of those algorithms and data. Okay, so nowadays in 2021, there is lots of data are generating. Okay, for example, in your phone, if you are using a phone, if you are today, if you are using a YouTube channel to watch some songs or watch some movies like that, there is a huge amount of data is coming from your smartphones. Okay, so with the help of these data and algorithms, we can develop the machine. We can teach the machines. So that is called machine learning. Okay, and also there is another name called deep learning. Okay, so deep learning is nothing but deep learning means advance of machine learning. Okay, so we will talk about the machine learning and deep learning. Okay, okay, so in deep learning we are using the neural network. Okay, so in machine learning we are using algorithm. We are using in deep learning. It's called neural network. With the help of neural network, we are developing the what do you call it, self-driving cars like that with the help of deep learning technology. Okay, nowadays the huge amount of deep learning business is going on. Machine learning and deep learning business are going on. For example, in your phone, in your smartphone, 80% of your smartphones are running in artificial intelligence or machine learning or deep learning. Okay, or either. Okay, either. For example, if you take the Flipkart, Amazon, it's fully run by machine learning. Okay, YouTube, one of the best example, YouTube. If you take the YouTube is running by machine learning. Okay, if you see some movies or if you see some particular actors' movies or songs, next time when you open the YouTube app, first recommendation is that actor's movie or songs or any other gossips like that. It's full and fully machine learning, and it's called recommendation algorithm. Okay, if you go to it's called recommendation algorithm. With the help of recommendation algorithm, YouTube know, Google's know what you like and what you dislike. Okay, by through that, the Google and big companies are giving you such offers. Okay, if you they're using the machine learning and AI technology for their advertisements. Okay, so if you see some ads, it's particularly for you. If you see some ads in YouTube, it's particularly for you. Okay, so if we come to the artificial intelligence and healthcare, it's a huge demand. Okay, huge demand. It's a growing sector. Okay, artificial intelligence in healthcare is a growing sector. Okay, so for example, what is the use of artificial intelligence in healthcare? Okay, everyone thinking that what is the use of artificial intelligence in healthcare? Already there is lots of doctors are there, lots of nurses are there, even lots of students are studying the medical. Okay, specified medical students are there. So what is the need of artificial intelligence? Okay, so if you say in before 2 years, okay, I will say there is some use cases there, but today is practically examples there. Okay, due to this heavy COVID-19 pandemic, there is needs of oxygen cylinders, beds, and vaccine medicines, and also lots of doctors and nurses are needed. Okay, some of the big cities there is no doctors available or nurses are available. Medical teams are very low. Even if there is medical teams, the most of them are attacked by the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, so like that. So if we use an artificial intelligence robots in healthcare, it's already using in Kerala. Okay, everyone, I think you all know it's already using in Cochin Medical College. They are using the artificial intelligence robots. Okay, I think before 2020's pandemic, the Kerala government has announced that some of the medical colleges they are using the artificial intelligence robots. So by through we can treat that patients, and the robots all are non-living thing and they cannot attack by virus, right? So it's only attacked by computer virus, not by this COVID-19 virus. So we can help the other patients, and we can cure the patients through the artificial intelligence robots. Okay, so I will show you some video. Okay, small video using artificial intelligence research and in Microsoft. Okay, so just we go through that video, and after that we will continue the section. Okay, so we come back to that. Okay, തിരിച്ചു വരാം നമുക്ക് അത് കുറച്ച് നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം ലാസ്റ്റ് ഇത് നോക്കാം. ഓക്കെ, സോ ജസ്റ്റ് ഒരു ഗ്ലാൻസ് മാൻ നമുക്ക് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഓക്കെ okay, we will come back to that video. Okay, so basically so we are looking for the potential of artificial intelligence in healthcare. Okay, so basic is using data set. Okay, using data. So okay, what is data? Basically means we can get the data from through the MRI scans of that patients, or we can get the data from reports, okay, of patients, of different patients. Okay, so with the help of that data, we can give the data sets to algorithms. Okay, there are different types of algorithms. If you go from in artificial intelligence, there is 3 types of learning: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. And supervised learning is an for example, supervised learning example algorithms are like linear regression, logistic regression, then SVM, like that algorithm is there. Okay, I think so which department you are from? Which department?
AIML.
Okay, so you already know about supervised learning and supervised learning, right? You already okay. Okay, anyway, so basically there is we are using the reinforcement learning. It's an end of the machine learning and the beginning of the deep learning. Okay, so we are using in reinforcement learning the neural networks like that. Okay, we are using the libraries like TensorFlow, PyTorch, like that. Okay, so basically we are with the help of data we can predict or classify how the health will be. Okay, so in China there is an research is going on. If someone who have severely attacked some virus or any other diseases, okay, with they are research and come up with an ICU where that ICU computers are fully equipped with AI technology, and if the AI computer can predict if that patient will be survive or not survive. Okay, so like that the Chinese have people has been researchers, okay, AI researchers have been developing that type of ICUs, but it's not full and fully successful. Okay, because we cannot use single algorithm for all the for prediction and classification. There is a different algorithms there. So we are using a weak artificial intelligence in healthcare. Okay, for example, if we take about chatbot or voice bot, okay, it's hugely used in healthcare. If you see in chatbot like Practico, okay, there is a website called Practico where you can talk with virtual doctors. Okay, before that we have to register with we have to talk with a chatbot, and we have to register in that website to contact with the doctors, virtual doctors. So they are using the artificial intelligence NLP technology, okay, natural language processing technology on that. Okay, that's why these all are weak AI. Okay, weak AI. So we are developing very fastly for the strong AI, strong artificial intelligence technology, and there is doing the Google and Facebook companies are also hugely investing in artificial intelligence in healthcare. Okay, so anyone heard about Calco? There is a company, there is a sub company of Google, Calco. Okay,
Yes.
they are developing. Okay, what is the use of Calco? Anyone know? Anyone? What is the
chipset ഉണ്ടാക്കണതല്ലേ?
what?
Chipset.
Chipsa.
ചിപ്സ് അല്ല ചിപ്സെറ്റ്.
chipset, no, chips not, okay. No, not like that. Okay, they're researching how we can stop the death with the use of artificial intelligence. Using artificial intelligence വെച്ചിട്ട് എങ്ങനെ മരണത്തിനെ നിർത്താൻ പറ്റും, how to stop the death. They are developing with the help of artificial intelligence. If we death നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ മരിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ we can use our brain data to a server and we can live forever like that. They are developing that technology. Okay, there are lots of going on in artificial intelligence healthcare. If you look at your Apple smartwatch, okay, there is a news come in 2017, 2017, and Apple Watch predicted a heart attack risk to a person. And he just checked, he just go to hospital and check, yes, it is 100% true. In Apple Watch, they are using the artificial intelligence technology. Mostly deep learning technology they are using. That is called churn reduction, something like that. We are using churn reduction technology, and there is NLP technology, NLTK technologies, lots of using in Apple Watches. Okay, and there is lots of sensors using this data, and they are connected with lots of sensors like pressure sensor, heart sensor, like that. Okay, there are huge development is going on. I will show you some code in artificial intelligence using deep learning technology. I think you all already learned about deep learning code. So I am using the collab. Okay, we cannot use the our computer due to the low RAM specification. So that's why. So we are using. So it's dictating the Alzheimer's diseases. Okay. So 1 minute. So I will show you the data set. So this is the data set of MRI scanning of Alzheimer's of brain. Okay. So this is the early assumption of Alzheimer's. Okay, there is huge data set is there. Okay, so there is for training, it's mild demate and moderate demated, and very mild like that. So we are using this data set for the testing and training. Okay, you all know how to use testing and training, because you all know what is machine learning, and like that you have already done in lab, right? So I have not. So ഇതെല്ലാം വെച്ചിട്ട് നമ്മൾ വന്നിട്ട് ഡീപ്പ് അൾഷിമസ് ഡിറ്റക്ഷൻ. ഓക്കെ, അൾഷിമസ് ഡിറ്റക്ഷൻ വന്നിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സോ ഡിഫറെന്റ് പേഷ്യൻസിന്റെ ഡിഫറെന്റ് ബ്രെയിൻ MRI സ്കാനിങ് is like that. Okay, so okay. So if I run, there is lots of time going on. So I just go through the code and I will tell you what is. We are using the CNN technology. Okay, conventional neural networking technology. Okay, algorithm. Okay, basically you all know what is neural networking. Okay, so I will just explain about you neural networking. What is this? Okay, so neural networking is nothing but it's a mimicking of our brain. Okay, so basically if you say, so these are nodes. Okay, so this is called X1, X2 or Y2. Okay, sorry, it's not Y2, Y1. So what is this? If we give some input or any data set to the X1, the neural networking will go to the hidden layer. There is a hidden layer called, we cannot see that. There is some small amount of neurons is there, small amount of nodes. In this all nodes there is an algorithm situated. Okay, we are using some algorithm patterns in there. Okay, and this hidden layer is helping that data set, what is the accuracy, what is the prediction or classification. Okay, after that this is the output. Y1 is the output, and the output will shown through the graphical representation or mathematical representation, with the help of mathematical representation. So there is huge amount of nodes are there. Okay, it's always connected like that. Like that. Okay, so don't forget. Okay, so this type of connectors x1, x2, x3 like that. So I will. This is called neural networks. Okay, this is packed of neural networks. There is the pattern will be different for the different problem solve a problem. Solving the problem, the patterns will be very much different. Okay, so this is an dummy neural network. Okay, so each neural network there is middle there is an hidden layer. A hidden layer is situated each. Okay, this hidden layer is helping. Okay, so this is an just what is it? This is how the dummy neural network is like that. Okay, so we are using the Google Colab where we just train the data. Okay, so already you know what is pandas. Pandas is used for the classification for reading the CSV file like that. Okay, and we are using the NumPy. Okay, NumPy is for the numerical like that, and Seaborn and Matplotlib for the data visualization or the EDA, exploratory data analysis. Okay, like that. For that, and after that we are using DF is a data frame for the to read the CSV file. Okay, so we are using that, and we are using the conversion and for the grouping and this for data cleaning like that. We are using the data cleaning help, and for we are using the ilog and log functions for that. So I will be not going deeply into the code. Okay, I will just give you an outmost coverage of the code. Okay, so these are we are using for the EDA development and for this, and we are using the SNS. It's also for exploratory data analysis. And we are using the data pre-processing, and we are using the data cleaning drop NA. Okay, for the to clean the impurities of data. Okay, impurities in data, and we are using that. After that, we are using X and Y. So for selecting which data we are using for that. Okay, we are using ADU and SES. Okay, so just for it. Okay, and after that we will training and test that data. Okay, you already know 80% of the data will be we are using to train, and 20% we to test the data. Okay, for that after that using the sklearn library. Okay, we are using sklearn for that, and after that we have to implement that X and Y to scaling function. Okay. So after that, these all are like that. Okay, after that we can see that what false negative and true negatives like that for the EDA selection like that. And we are using the SVM algorithm. We are using HPC. Okay, super support vector classifier. Okay, and we are using the decision tree classifier and the random forest classifier like that. Okay. So like that we are developing this, and I will show you one code demo. Okay, lively. Okay, this like that. So this is an example of how we coded. Okay, so there is face mask direction is like that here. Okay, so I will open that and come back. So it's helping for the healthcare to detect if anyone is not wearing mask or not wearing mask like that. So it's helpful for to identify to the people to wear the mask. Or if we use this code to and mall or any other banks, if the people is not wear the mask, he or she should be not enter the bank or mall like that. So we can prevent the COVID-19 virus through with the help of like this. Okay, with the help of this artificial intelligence code. Okay, so we are using this CNN algorithm. This is also we are using CNN algorithm. It's called mobile VNet algorithm. Okay, it's developed by the Google. Okay, so I will just show you about it. Okay. So this is the training set. Okay, we are using the deep learning technology, and for training that face mask detection, we have to give some data of mask wearing mask. People are wearing mask or non-wearing mask, like that. Okay, like that. So this is the incorrect mask and it mask, like that. Like that we are using this. This is the code we are using. So we are using code. So we are using the TensorFlow NumPy, like that code. Okay. So we are using for TensorFlow. We are using it's called mobile VNet. TensorFlow Keras. Keras is used to give the layers, to make the layers and pattern the layers, neural networking layers. Okay. So we are using MobileNet V2. It's an small mobile-based CNN algorithm. Okay, channel, and we are using the TensorFlow models, like that, input and flattened models, and we are using the SVM also. Okay, so how much accuracy we are getting, like that. Okay, this is all code, and we have to fit that training and validate the data. Validate the data means we have to split the three types. So in deep learning, we are splitting the data into three types. We are already giving incorrect with mask or without mask, and we are splitting into three types. Okay, and epochs. Epochs is used for this. After validate the data, we are using the epochs. Epochs is used to train the neural networks. Okay, so I will be showing you the how the data will work. Okay, 1 minute. Okay. So I am using the Anaconda promote. Okay, why I am using Anaconda promote? Because most of the libraries are available in Anaconda promote. So that's why I am using that. Okay, so just I coding Python 3. Okay, because I am using the Python 3 code phase. For that I have to cd face mask. Wait. Okay, so now you can right. So I will be using another laptop for it. Okay, wait, show that. It's due to the deep learning, we are using high computational power, so that's why it's not running. Okay, we are using that. I think. Okay, is it visible to everyone? And then okay, yeah, right. We are using the this Linux computer, okay, to run that. Okay, just wait for it. Okay, yeah. So already running that. Okay, so 1 minute. Okay, so now it's running. Okay, so it's running the how to detect the mask. Okay, so I have done mask. Okay, so I will just cover up it. Okay, so we are it's using the high deep learning technology for it to detect the mask whether he or she is not wear the mask or not, like that. Okay, so it's detecting through it. Okay, and the camera will be open. Okay, it's now loading. Yeah. So it's using the for deep learning technology we are using the hyper GPU like that, and it needs some GPU for to run it, and so it's running the GPU, okay, graphical processing unit, to check whether he or she not there. It's very useful for the healthcare sector. Okay, it's a small demo for you. Okay, yeah, starting the video stream. Okay, so the camera is opening. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, it's opening. Okay, so you can see me. Yeah, so I'm not wearing the mask. Okay, so it is detecting me. It's detecting me. Okay. Yeah, it's running that, so it's detecting as. Okay, so if you see that, it will take the time. 1 minute. Okay, it's running that. Okay, I will show you that. Okay, so sorry for the interruption. Okay, so due to sometimes the deep learning will be not running. Okay, so I will be showing you at last. Okay, so this is how we are using the deep learning technology for the healthcare sectors. Okay, so we are using the deep learning. If we use these technologies in Mars, I've already told you about it. And also there is an self-paced robots are there. There is nano robots are coming there. Okay, so with the help of the nano robots, we can know how the health sector, how the people's health will be, and how we can cure the diseases as much as early as possible. Okay, so like that. And okay, it's running. Okay, so with the help of it uh, we can dictate how the healthcare, how to maintain the health of the person, like that. Okay, so there is different healthcare we are using artificial intelligence in healthcare technologies, like that. And I think it's running. Yeah, now it's running. Okay, anyway, it's your. Yeah, video streaming, right. Okay, yeah. Now it's identifying me. Yeah. There is huge computational power needed to be run. So it's why the algorithm is very heavy. We are using the CNN algorithm, and the algorithm is very heavy. So that's it's not detecting that. So you are the location. Okay, it's not detecting like that. Okay, so these types of deep learning technologies are using there, and we are using the SVM or a law decision tree to detect the cancer cells. Okay, we're using cancer cells. If there is cancer is heavily attacked to that person, or it's just a non-malignant cancer, or the cancer cells will not be attacked that person like that. We are using the decision tree algorithm in supervised learning like that. Okay, so like that. So I think it will be not running the time. Okay, so I will show you. Okay, I will close that. Okay, it's not running. So like that, we are using the so much rise of artificial intelligence in healthcare is not in not only in hospitals but also in our watches and smart banks. Okay, like that. And not only that, we are in Google. They are developed. Google play a major role in healthcare sectors. Okay, if you see in some of the hospitals in Chennai and Bangalore, there is one heart surgery. Okay, with the help of artificial intelligence robots, complicated heart surgery are done through the artificial intelligence robots. Not fully, but there is small amount of they are using the artificial intelligence technology, and also they are using diabetic retinopathy, where the if a diabetic person loses their eye vision. Okay, so the Google and Google machine learning researchers are developed and software where they will helping the people to whether she will be getting that she will be getting diabetic or diabetic retinopathy in within how many years. They will predict it, and they will give treatment. Okay, so like that. So there is lots of technologies going on. Okay, so so this is the one. Okay, so just see that. Okay, there's no need to sound. Okay, so Google is developing. This is Bangalore. Okay. Okay, so like that they are developing Microsoft developing, not Google. Okay, so this type of developing in Indian also. Okay, in India there is lots of startups are coming with AI, artificial intelligence healthcare. For example, in Google there is Express. There is Express.com is there. Where Express.com is used to help the solve the problems. Express. Okay, Express India is there. So the very small, even small startup companies are also participating in express competitions to solve the problems in health and any other sectors. They are using missions like that. So there is lots of going on. Okay, in healthcare world. Okay, so basically the 1 hour is not okay. So if we give the 2 hours only, we can give the demo and everything. Okay, so just you give you a small demo of it. I have to show you some demo, but due to some technical glitch, it's not possible. Sorry for that. Okay, so like that, there is lots of development is going on in healthcare sectors. For example, we are using the Kaggle technology. Okay, Kaggle for it, and for the data set. Okay, for the data set. In this Kaggle, there is lots of companies also giving the data of the medical data for sampling for cancer. For the cancer data like that, many hospitals are giving the cancer data, everything like that. Okay, so these are all called return data. Okay.
It's the symbiotic relationship between the human and machine that brings the magic of AI to medicine in a meaningful way.
Now we have the tools to make a huge difference to human life. Cancer research is increasingly powered by data. Those data remain siloed across institutions.
We're creating a data ecosystem that allows people to share data and making sure that we're doing that in a way that still maintains the privacy of the patients.
With the power of AI, we can go after the unknown, and I can guarantee that we'll find something that nobody expected.
Silent infant death syndrome scares every mother and father, and it is a problem. We have to change. The collaboration with Microsoft, AI for Health, will help to start this next step of our discovery. Our data show very convincingly clear correlation between smoking and SIDS, and just changing behavior can save children's lives. You cannot measure the benefit of that.
It's a sad day when the patient comes in and I can't impact them.
Through AI for Health, we will be building an AI solution that can autonomously diagnose diabetic retinopathy.
With the portable camera, I can take healthcare to the patients who would not be able to come to us. I want you to look right here.
Going forward, we can address the 500 million patients that are out there and disrupt this disease. AI for Health and IRIS together can have that impact.
Today, there are 200,000 leprosy patients diagnosed every year. If you catch it in the stage of a skin lesion, you can cure the person. We are teaching an AI algorithm to recognize leprosy in an image of a skin lesion.
With AI, we can help patients help themselves to get to the right experts at the right time. If you can help a child to not lose their fingers, that means everything.
Innovation comes from bringing different perspectives together. And what an amazing partnership this is for all of us.
When you see that you can make a big impact on somebody's life, that's the greatest thing ever.
We can help eliminate the oldest disease known to man and make history. That's how we want to contribute to the world.
Okay, so this type of technology is going on, okay, in the sector. Okay, so I think the demo is running. Okay, I can show you the demo. Okay, so there is last one video. After that, I will show you the demo. Okay, so there is one. So how the Google is using for the cancer development, artificial intelligence is using for the cancer development for it. Okay, so is one of the there in Chennai there is 2 or 3 hospitals are using this Google machine learning technology for it. Okay, so yeah, it's now the deep learning detection is going on. Okay, so I will just go through it. There is some technical glitches there. Okay, so anyway, there is some technical glitches there. The screen is not visible to everyone. So I think the 3.5 is there. So is there any doubts? Because the 1 hour class is not that much. Okay, we have to give 2 hours for this AI technologies. Okay, there are lots of to say that in AI, artificial intelligence technology. Because there is lots of going on in artificial intelligence technology. There is one singularity is coming in artificial intelligence technology. So The singularity is that where the technology will be very fast, hugely fast, growingly, and the humans cannot predict how the technology is going forward. That's called singularity. There is one in California. There is one singularity university there where they are reserving the artificial intelligence. They are developing the artificial intelligence for spacecrafts and space healthcare also. There is opening and space hospitals in with the help of America, China, and big developed nations. They are developing space hospitals for the astronomical treatment, for the astronomy for astronauts to treat that. Like that, the artificial intelligence is mostly came from the science fiction stories. Mostly they came from the science fiction stories. For example, if you see in a Tamil movie Endiran or Terminator, like that, these are, first of all, they are imagination. They are the artificial intelligence all are in stories. After that, slowly came to the real life environment, and nowadays there is huge amount of artificial intelligence using in software development also. If you see not only the big game companies like Google or Microsoft, there's also small companies are there. They are using the artificial intelligence technology for it. Okay, I cannot name it companies. Okay, so there are huge number of companies are there. Okay, so I think the screen is visible to everyone. Is it visible? Everyone visible on screen visible on. Okay. So demo ready and the screen visible on. Okay. So I'm trying to do that. I don't know why. I think this is low like that. Okay, anyway, I will show you one thing. Okay, we are using I have to say mostly the Python and R language are using to develop the artificial intelligence technology. Okay, for coding. Okay, we have to know about maths. Already, you know, we are using the Python and R language. Nowadays, the Rust language is also using. Rust is a language and now using the artificial intelligence technology. Okay, so there are and also there is also called Java and like that. These are all using, but not that much. Okay, Python and R language are mostly using. Okay, by 2030 there will be another language. It's much more easier than Python. It's called Rust language. Still, it's a developing stage, and in coming future we are using the Rust language for it. Okay, so I will show you some small demo that. So this is called breast cancer demo. Okay, I don't think that deep learning demo will be shown to you. Okay, so this is called breast cancer demo. Okay, breast cancer prediction. Okay, so using the help of the data set that getting from the Kaggle, and we are developed we can. Okay, so this is called we are using some libraries like NumPy, Pandas, sklearn for train and testing that data, and also we are using the sklearn metrics to classify for it, and we are using the confusion metrics. Confusion metrics is nothing but we are used to get the correct accuracy value and also the precision for it, F1 score and precision for it. Okay, and we are using the data set. Okay, that getting from the Kaggle. Okay, so this is how the cancerous cell. Okay, cancer will be how much radius is this and how much area is this, how much perimeter is like that. Okay. Okay, so features of the cancer cells. Okay, what are the features of the cancer cell is there? Okay, feature radius, mean texture, mean perimeter, mean area like that. and after that we have to inform that how much the object is, how much float is there, how much integer is there. For that we are using the Dept information for it, and we are using to cancel the target. Okay, how much cancel target is there, like that. Okay, we are getting the 0. For zeros is called it's malignant, and 1 is called it's cancer. It's heavily, the cancer cell is heavily attacking that patient is called 1, and if the cancer cell is not attacking that person is 0, which means it is not dangerous. 0 means it is not, the cancer is not dangerous. 1 means the cancer is dangerous. That given from the data. Okay, and just we are using the SVM learn and we get the accuracy and like that. Okay, so this is one thing, and another is we are using the EDA method for it. Okay, for EDA method we are using the EDA method. Okay, for it to diagnose it. Okay, using the SNS displot like that, and we are using correlation method to label encoder it, and we get this type of this. And total, we are using the heat map for the total data, how much data is there in the data set, and after that we are correlate that data. Okay, using the heat map also correlation the data, and how much overall diagnosis. We are taking the diagnosis from the label encoder on the data set. Okay, encoding. Okay, after that we just pre-processing using X and Y using the df.data. Okay, we are using the diagnosis like that. Okay, after that we have to train it, the data for training and testing, and we are using the test size 30%. Okay, 3% or 3%, mostly 3% test data, and random state 42. Okay, we are using the random state. You all know why we are using the random state like that. Okay, so I didn't go much deeper about it. Okay, so after that we have to create the model. Okay, we are using the TensorFlow for that. We are using the model compiler and CNN algorithm, and for that railway algorithm like that, and we just fit it using, and we getting the accuracy level, how much accuracy level, and the neural network is training. So I cannot run it because due to the I already told you, because due to the deep learning technologies is very highly computer power is needed. So that if I run it, it will take more than 1 hour. So that's why I am not running it. Okay, before that I just check it. Okay, so the accuracy level is getting. So after that, we just give how much loss is getting through the EDA technology. We are using an EDA for how much value losses is there. And after that, we are just sequencing the data. Okay, we are just, this is how the layer, how we neural networking layer is making. Okay, using the activation ReLU and dropout and dense like that. Okay. After that, we just train the data once again to validate it, and how much loss and validation is going on. After that, we have to predict how much the accuracy, how much the precision will be, how much the F1 score will be, and record score will be. After that, we just using the confusion matrix, if that accuracy level is correct or not. Okay. After that we will predict it. Okay, so through the prediction, and we can get a plot. Okay, through this plot we can use it for how much level of data, how much percentage of data the cancer cell is dangerous, and how much the cancer cell is non-dangerous, like that. Okay, so it's just an already done demo. Okay. So this is how we are using it we are using the data to check it. Okay, so it's just a demo for you. Okay, it's just a demo for you how the data is working. Okay, so same like that, we are using the brain cancer classification. It's already taken from the Kaggle. Okay, same like that, we are using it. So using this score, it's 99%, 100% score is getting, like that we are using. Okay, this is how we are using the this is not real time. This machine learning technology is not real time. If you use the real time technology, we cannot use it because we need high computational power. So we need 2 or 3 lakhs of computers, deep learning computers for it, like that. Okay, is there any questions? I know that. Is there any questions? Is there any doubts you have to ask it? Anything?
Students, if you have any queries, please post it in the chat box, or you can ask.
So basically, there is some technical glitches are going on. That's why.
Yeah. Students, any queries from your side? Yeah.
Okay.
Shall we close, sir?
Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your wonderful session. Hope this session is useful to our students. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.